Dashrath was a mighty warrior, fearless leader of the Surya dynasty and a noble gentleman. All was well in the kingdom and the citizens were fulfilled. But behind Dashrath's mask of leadership was a troubled heart, as he had no heir. He pleaded for guidance from the Brahmanas, and after an offering to the Devatas, he was blessed with a special nectar which would bestow him with a child. He gave the very first potion to his wife Kaushalya, and the second portion he gave to his youngest queen, Kaikeyi. They shared half of their portions with Sumitra. Kaushalya gave birth to Sri Ram. Kaikeyi gave birth to Bharat. Sumitra gave birth to two boys, Lakshman and Shatrugna. When the princes grew up, Rama and Lakshmana quickly became inseparable. Lakshman's very world was Ram. Sri Ram was the emblem of virtue, and when he smiled, everyone's heart was filled with joy. Sri Ram showed the life of an ideal son, an ideal husband, and an ideal king. Today, we present to you the Ramayana.
Welcome everyone to the Swayamvar of my dear daughter Sita. Any prince who can lift this great bow bestowed upon our family by Lord Shiva himself may win the hand of my daughter Sita in marriage. May the best prince win. Is there no one else? Where is your strength? Where is your courage and valor? Is there no one who can lift this bow? Is there no one here qualified to marry my daughter? Well, I see that we have no more Kshatriyas left.
What? How dare this gentleman speak like this in front of my Lord Rama? Does he not recognize a true warrior when he sees him? This is like a tweak for Rama.
Lakshman, please. We're only guests here.
You say there is no one who can lift it? Well, I say there is Ravana. Ha 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 ha! One who is blessed by Lord Shiva's benedictions. One who can defy the Devatas themselves. One who can trick the whole ocean. One who can conquer all the conquerors. One who can defy nature's elements. I, Ravana! What is this mere task cloaked in disguise bow. Ha 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 ha!
Rama, I think you should put everyone out of anxiety.
Welcome, Parshurama. We are indeed honored by your presence here today.
Who has dared to break this sacred law?
Why? What is wrong with that?
This is Lord Shiva's sacred law. Whoever broke it must die by the blade of my axe.
Oh, great one, we did not realize that it was a sin to break it.
Whether you knew it or not, still you must pay the price and die.
Be merciful. We seek your blessings for the wedding of Sita and Rama.
Ram? Ram? Who is this Ram? I'm the only one who is born to have this name. It belongs to Lord Vishnu.
I broke the bow.
So will you.
That's what I just said.
How dare you speak to me like that? Prepare to meet your death.
I think you should prepare to be yours.
Vishwamitra, who is this prince who dares to raise his voice? Why am speaking with I, the mighty Parshurama?
He is my disciple, Lakshman, son of King Dasharath.
Well, you will have one less disciple soon.
My brother is very excited. It was I who actually broke your bow.
You!
The contest was held for stringing the bow, and as I was stringing the bow, it broke.
Well then, I shall kill you. What is this? I can't lift my own axe. You must be someone special. Never has this happened to me before. Here, lift this bow of Vishnu. My lord, Lord Vishnu, please excuse my ignorance. Now my mission is complete. I can meditate on your form, always in the hermitage in the Himalayas. Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram!
You don't realize what's happening in front of your eyes? What are you talking about, Mother? Why are you speaking such harsh words? What wrong has Lord Dasharath done now?
Surely you are aware of your husband's plan to install Ram as his successor to the throne?
Yes, I am very happy that Ram will be installed to the throne. And for delivering such wonderful news, please take these jewels. Indeed, you may ask for anything that you desire.
I am shocked to see that you can express joy in this heap of disaster. Can't you see how Maharaj Dasratha has duped you? He sent Bharat away so that he can install his pet son Ram to the throne. Once Ram becomes the king, you will be plunged into the ocean of despair, and Bharat will be compelled to become Ram's slave.
Go on.
Passing over Bharat to choose Ram should be a great insult to you. You may imagine that you are Maharaj Dasratha's favorite queen. You may imagine that, but in reality, it is Kaushalya whom he adores. Once Ram becomes the king, you will become the main servant of Kaushalya.
No, you're overreacting. You're unnecessarily getting insecure. My Ram is not like that. Kaushalya's not like that. Are they? No, I think you're just overreacting. My mom, my Kaushalya, they are not like that. I am still the king's favorite queen, being the youngest of all the three. And also, having saved his life in battlefield once, don't you remember that incident, Mantha?
Yes, that is what I'm saying. Now is a chance to confirm that you're Maharaj Dasratha's favorite queen. No one is going to think for you. You have to think of your welfare, and mine too. So, now is a chance. Remember, after you save him in the battlefield, he's going to do 2 wounds. And you said that you will ask for them later when the time is right. Now the time is right. Ask for those 2 wounds and secure your future. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you lose this, you will lose everything. So just do as I say. Ask for those 2 wounds. First boon, install Bharat to the throne. And second boon, banish Ram to the forest for 14 years. With Ram being away, Bharat can secure the entire kingdom for himself.
Maybe you are right. I should confirm if I'm indeed the king's favorite queen and secure a bright future for my son.
Good. At least some senses have entered your dull mind. Now, just do as I say. Just throw this costly jewelry and this garment. Just go to the smoking chamber and lie down on the gold floor. When Maharaj Dasratha comes, you remain silent. Don't say anything. His attachment to you is so deep that he cannot see you unhappy, and he will do anything to make you happy.
Such a great plan! Oh, Mantha! My dear Mantha! You are wise and honorable. My dear Mantha, once Bharat is installed to the throne, and once Ram is banished to the forest, I will reward you with all beautiful jewels and ornaments, and make all the hunchback women massage your feet.
Though Queen Katha loved Sri Ram like her own son, this pastime was destined to happen so that Sri Ramachandra could fulfill the purpose of his appearance, and Queen Katha was temporarily covered by illusion in order to facilitate the Lord's plan. Katha, because of her fickle heart, had thus become completely under the sway of malice and greed. She was determined to ask for those 2 disastrous boons from Maharaj Dasratha, and also determined to see her son ascend the throne. Dasratha entered the palace, filled with longing for his youngest queen, Katha. He finally found her in the sultan chamber. Finding her in the chamber crying inconsolably, he eagerly inquired and disclosed her master plan. For the first goal, she asked for her son Bharat to become the king. For the second goal, she demanded Ram to be exiled to the forest for 14 years.
Is this a nightmare? Am I perceiving things? Are my ears ringing? Sending Ram to forest for 14 years?
These are all symptoms of attachment to Ram. He will soon gain consciousness, and once he does, I must insist on asking him for 2 benedictions.
Oh, vicious woman! What have I done to deserve this? What has Ram done to deserve this? Ram, my Ram loves you more than his own mother. Everyone loves Ram more than their own life. Ram, please better take Ram. Oh, Queen, please, please, oh, Queen, please, please, oh, Queen, reconsider your request. If you so desire, I can have Bharat as the crown prince. But please, please don't send my Ram to the forest. Please don't send my Ram to the forest. This is against all dharmas.
What? How dare you talk about Dharma while you are trying to risky your promise of giving me those 2 benedictions? You promised it, and I shall not forget. Remember King Shivi who gave his own flesh to the hawk just to fulfill the promise of protection to the pigeon? If you don't keep your promise, it will stain the reputation of your entire dynasty. Okay? I know your true motive. Once Ram is installed as the heir apparent, it will be very easy for you to move me away and also as my son. And I shall not let that happen. Okay? I take a vow that if you don't keep your promise, I will take poison and die this very day.
Oh, misguided woman, from where did you learn such wickedness? Don't you understand? Even Bharat will not be part of your evil plans. Bharat loves Ram more than his own life. How can I send Ram to the forest for 14 years? Because of my boon, I will tell Ram to go to the forest. Oh, Ram, I cannot send Ram to the forest for 14 years. What? My tender son Ram cannot go to the forest for 14 years? I cannot send Ram to the forest for 14 years. I cannot send Ram to the forest for 14 years.
In the meantime, Vashishta Muni completed the preparations for the coronation ceremony and returned to the palace. He asked Mantra, the king's chief minister, to enter the palace and inform the king, not knowing what had happened. Subhadra was surprised to see Maharaj Dasharatha in that state of grief and hopelessness. He asked for Rama to be summoned immediately. Maharaj Dasharatha couldn't speak a word in front of Rama. Therefore, Kaikeyi explained the situation. Hearing her words, Rama did not become the slightest distressed or agitated. Without any indication of displeasure, he immediately agreed to leave for the forest. He then informed his mother of the development and consoled her. Lakshmana and Sita insisted on accompanying Rama to the forest. They gave all their royal possessions, including all gold and jewelry, as charity. Then they appeared before Dasharath Maharaj to give him the final farewell.
I have come to bid you farewell, my dear father. Please give me permission to depart for the forest with Sita and Lakshmi.
Ram, follow my command. Arrest me and occupy the throne by force. No one can stop you.
Oh, dear father, I have no desire to achieve serenity over the earth or royal affluence.
Ram, I was expecting this from you. I will bless you, my son. Please, Ram, please don't go, my son. Please wait for one more night. I can see you to my heart's content.
Dear father, it is my duty to fulfill your promise and do as Mother Kaikeyi has I must depart for the forest at once.
Ram! Please don't go! Please don't go, Ram!
Oh, wicked queen, your selfish demands will kill your own husband. Your selfish demands are violating all religious principles. Even now, it is not too late. Take back your demands. We can all still live peacefully.
Oh, Sumantra! Arrange for an ushering of soldiers along with servants and a royal treasure. Ram will go to the forest. He will have all the royal comforts in the forest.
What? Bharat will not accept the kingdom if you take away all the resources before his installation. No, this is not possible.
Dear father, please do not get upset. I have no desire for royal comforts. Oh mother, I now take your and father's leave.
Oh, Ram! 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 Please stop, Ram! Ram!
Bharat will be here any moment.
Maharaj Dashrath remained delirious, incoherently mumbling words of reproach to himself. Later, when the king became a little more composed, he ordered Sumantra to bring a chariot and to carry Ram to the forest. Ram, Lakshman, Sita abandoned their royal comforts and accepted ascetic robes, and subsequently made their way to leave for Mother Kaushalya's and Mother Sumitra's blessings. Mother Kaushalya overcame with grief to see her delicate Sita in ascetic attire. Mother Sumitra instructed Lakshman to always serve Rama and Sita wholeheartedly. Sumantra took Rama and Sita and Lakshman on a chariot to the forest. After his return, Sumantra narrated in detail how he went up to the banks of river Ganges to drop Mother Ram, Sita and Lakshman. Maharaj Dashrath's grief grew no bounds. He recalled how he, as a young prince, Dashrath was hunting near a river. It is said in the Ramayana that Maharaj Dashrath used to control the arrows by mere sound. He could pierce his target with his arrow only by hearing the sound, without even seeing the object. Like, what financial of military could that be, right? He heard the sound of an animal drinking water. Expecting it to be an elephant, he shot an arrow, only to unfortunately discover that he had wounded a young man named Shravan, who was filling a water pot for his blind parents. The dying Shravan asked Dashrath to inform his elderly parents, who were blind, of his death, which Dashrath did, leading to immense grief for these poor parents. The blind parents, on hearing the hurried news of their son's death, cursed Maharaj Dashrath, saying that he would experience the same pain of losing a son just as they did. And unfortunately, the time finally caught up to him. When Sri Ram was exiled, Dashrath's inability to bring him back caused him such deep sorrow, and incessantly remembering Sri Ram, Maharaj Dashrath quit his mortal body. The curse highlights the law of karma. Your actions, even unintentional ones, have consequences. Bharat and Shatrugna were immediately summoned from Kalkeya.
How do I tell him? I hope he understands.
Dear mother,
Bharat!
we have come back from Kalkeya because Vasishta Muni summons. Is everything alright? How is my father? Why do I not find him in his palace?
The king, Maharaj Dasharatha, has passed away.
No, father.
Get up, my son. Please do not be overwhelmed. Pious and intelligent people remain eco-poised and do not give away such meditations.
But mother, how did this happen so suddenly? And where is Sri Ram? Can you please send someone and inform of my arrival?
Ram has left the Kosha kingdom, being exiled for 14 years. Your father? He couldn't bear the separation from him. Hence, he gave up his life, calling out, "Oh Ram, oh Ram."
What do you mean Rama has been exiled? Who can dare exile Sri Rama? Mother, I don't understand.
In your absence, King suddenly announced that he wanted to install Ram as the heir apparent the very next day. To avoid herself from being dominated by the Kaushalya and her son, I asked for 2 benedictions that your father has avoided. First, I demanded that you be installed to the throne. Second, I banished Ram to the forest. For 14 years, your father was highly attached to Ram, so he gave up his life.
Oh, wicked woman! You must be God's God yourself, descending to destroy this entire universe. You have killed my father!
No.
Exiled Sri Ram!
Bharat, no.
Do you really think I'll accept the kingdom from you? Especially now!
But I didn't.
Don't speak another word! You are not my mother!
No, Bharat.
You're my worst enemy!
Bharat, no.
Oh, wretched woman! I will not only go to the forest and bring Rama back, but I will spend 14 years in the forest
Bharat,
just to keep my father's promise intact.
Bharat.
And I shall never see her face again.
No, Bharat, listen to me. Bharat.
Oh, my dear brother Rama. I am pained to see you in a sad clothing, matted hair, and your soft lotus feet being pricked by the thorns in the forest. It is my fault that you must endure all these difficulties instead of enjoying the royal comforts that you are accustomed to.
My dear Bharat, why have you relinquished the throne coming to the forest? I know you took no part in banishing me to the forest. Still, I have no desire to gain the throne by sinful means. You must accept the throne and rule the kingdom. This is our father's desire.
No, please don't say it like that. In the presence of an elder prince, no one else can become the king. Therefore, you must come back and sit on the royal throne of Ayodhya. And you must offer water to the departed soul of our father.
What? Our father is no more? I shall never return to Ayodhya. Dear father, you left us. Father!
Hold on.
Oh, Bharata, you should follow the advice of your elder brother Ram.
Yes, so be it. Shatrugna, please bring it forth. I cannot accept the kingdom that belongs to you. We got these wooden sandals for you to wear. Please place your lotus feet on them. After relegating the burden of ruling the kingdom to these sandals, I shall remain the menial servant, and I will remain outside of Ayodhya, wearing matted hair and the same clothing. subsiding only on roots and fruits, awaiting your return. But however, after 14 years, if you do not come back, I will enter fire and end my life.
Please do not speak like that, Bharat. Please do not speak like that. I promise you, we shall return back to Ayodhya once the term of exile expires. Please do not worry. Take care of our mothers, especially Mother KK.
What did I do? Please forgive me, Ram. Please forgive me. I regret it. I regret it.
Hare Krishna, a huge round of applause for the unjust work of the Ramayana and Bharat industry. Please forward. The wonderful cast members who played each role, as I call your names, please come up on stage. Ram was played by Sanjay Singh. Lakshman Das, Bharat by Abhiram E, Shankarna by Anil Jagdishi, Janak Maharaj by Ashok Prabhu, just now it's a couple of tracks. Prince 1 by Arya Kolikota, Prince 2 Satvik, Prince 3 Shushant, please go on the stage. Parshuram by Ravindra Prabhu, Parshuram Mother Sita by Bharat Bajaj, Kalki by Ananya Shukla, Sumit Kaushalya by Ashmi Rati, Sumitra by Riya Lakhani, Dashrath Maharaj by Ram Vijay Prabhu, Vashishta Muni Bahira Bajaj, Vishwamitra Sakshi Singh, Mantara Sandhi Chaube, Sumantra Navita Mahopatra, Ravana Ayan Mishra, and Sai Shruti was the princess. We had Tejas Prabhu, Rakesh Prabhu, Sara Mohan Prabhu, Shailendra Prabhu, Satyavak Prabhu, Avi Prabhu, Abhay Prabhu. Thank you all so much. If you want, please come up on stage. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. I want to thank the teachers, the wonderful, amazing teachers of the Golden Vidya, His Grace Damodar Prabhu, Her Grace Premana It's very important. Can you turn down the volume just a little bit? Turn down. But it's very important, first of all, let's give you a round of applause to all of you. Wonderful. This would not have been possible without the amount of time spent by Premarupa Mataji and her husband, Dr. Vilas Prabhu. Let's give a huge round of applause. And you should go on. For those of you who may not know who Premarupa Mataji and Dr. Vilas Prabhu are, they recently moved to our community and we're so grateful for Portland for exporting its talent to Austin, because this was by far the most professional drama that we've been able to pull with children and some not so children in our temple today. So let's give a huge round of applause for Mataji and Prabhu. We're so invested in this drama, which is, for most of us here who are parents, we know how difficult it is to do anything with young children. It's just almost impossible. We wish we were like, like Durga Devi. We need like multiple hands to do things. I don't know how they did it with two extremely young kids, and one of them, of course, was the assistant director, and then with the younger son somehow doing all of these practices. This is also an example of how we grow in Krishna consciousness together. Bhakti is not just something, or coming to the temple on Sundays. That is good, but is that good enough? Is that good enough? No. So this gives a good example of how you engage your entire family here, and all of the families that took part, we are so grateful to you, to all of our families. Like, we can learn so much from families like Premarupa Mataji and Dr. Vilas Prabhu to engage the children in, and we want to continue to do more and more dramas like this. We want to continue to hear from our younger kids who've been so beautifully reciting learning the verses from stotras like Mukundamala. We want to keep doing this more and more. So please, if you have already enrolled in our Gopal Vidya Bodh Vidya youth class, we hope you continue to register your children. We'll have more announcements about that here shortly. For any of you that were registered this year, we will not be charging you for a semester next term. So next term will be free for anyone who is registered for the classes this term. But for anyone who's not registered, please speak with us after Aarti, so you get to know more information about these classes. They're a wonderful way for them to grow. For those of you who are on stage here, would any of you like to share something, what you enjoyed about the play, any highlights from your practices?
I genuinely loved all the effort and time we put into this, and I also love the costumes.
Well, I have to also say, it was really funny. Something I learned from Premarupa was that she would, when we would have chat messages, she would refer to the kids who were acting by their character name. So there would be messages like, Rama's here, where is Sita? Where is Sita? I don't know if that was a dialogue in the play or she's searching for where Sita was in the temple premises. So it was really funny. That is how I referred to as Bharat also just now. Anyone else would like to share?
I had something quickly I wanted to add. Mataji so kindly glorified us, but I'm going to see one of her dialogues, which is, it takes a village to put this up. So you see, I have a 1-year-old, but we can't see the 1-year-old here because some kind devotee is taking care of him now. So thank you all so much for participating and making this such a memorable occasion. I'd also like to thank the whole stage, right? If the stage wasn't there, the book wouldn't have been here, right? So big shout out to Gopal Chandra Prabhu, the whole management team for setting this up. Thank you so much. Also the sound system. If we didn't have this wonderful sound system, would we have enjoyed or relished this pastime so much? No. So big shout out to Karun Kishore Prabhu. We all thank you so much for doing all this so seamlessly, and he's never seen around, so thank you so much. I give a huge credit to the management team, even though it was we're supposed to direct the play, we never came, set this up. Everyone took this play as their own play, and because they felt invested in it, we were able to present. Every day before we started, what did we say? Let's all chant the Hare Krishna mantra thrice, so that we can invoke auspiciousness, and please Lord Sri Ram, please Sri Radha Kunja Vihari. So we'd like to do that one last time as we end this play. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,